Good morning, world. Grinding, thriving, absolutely crushing my goals. My 3-hour run complete, chaos smoothie consumed, and my first semester project, it's flawless. Hashtag blessed, hashtag hustle culture, hashtag winning. This is the only acceptable reality. That was my Instagram story from 8 a.m. this morning. The truth is that I haven't slept. I accidentally poured salt in my coffee, and I have no clue what I'm supposed to do with my programming fundamentals coursework right now. I feel completely overwhelmed. And we all are exhausted. We all are trying to perform for an audience that is also performing for us, because we all are trying to maintain the applause. We are trapped under that tyranny of that highlight reel. The curated world we live in, it teaches us a hidden curriculum. That struggle, it is a solo sport. That if you're sad, if you're confused, or if you're simply just having a bad day, that it is your personal failure to manage. It proves that you are uniquely broken. We post the flawless victory photo. We show our world our achievements. We celebrate the after, but we meticulously edit out that raw, ugly, unedited, that unfiltered struggle that is required to get to that point. Why do we do this? Think about your friend or any top student in your class. You only get to see their final grade. And you think, oh wow, they're amazing, they're perfect. But you don't see the 3 a.m. crying session they had, or the 4th draft that was deleted, or the moment where they genuinely thought of dropping that course because they couldn't do it anymore. They were tired of it. That is the context to what we are starving for. And by systematically hiding our bad day, we commit a fundamental failure of empathy towards people, especially our peers. We don't give them the context that they need to survive. We just let them know that we're perfect and they're the only ones struggling. So what if we flip the script? What if instead of showing the final victory, we show the messy truth? What if the truly radical revolutionary act today is not showing the final picture, but the messy truth? So I want to introduce you to the idea of radical generosity. So what is radical generosity? It's not about dumping your whole trauma on a friend or a peer. It's about being contextually generous. It's about giving them the context that they need. So what is contextual generosity and what does it affect in our life? First, when we show the world our bad day, we give them 2 valuable gifts that are far much more valuable than any success story. First, the gift of permission, and second, the gift of perspective. When we give them the gift of permission, we tell them that it's all right to be broken, and this feeling of being struck and feeling heartbroken and tired and failure, it's not unique to you. You also go through this same. And second, the gift of perspective. What is the gift of perspective? You tell them without even saying a word that they can stop performing in front of you. That the focused student or the person they admire the most is also just a student like them, who is also suffering. Your struggle, it becomes their compass, not their competition. So how do we practice this radical generosity without making our life a constant therapy session? Radical generosity, I would say, it's not about grand declarations. It's about those small, honest interventions. So next time, instead of showing the A+ grade, show the deleted code with a text saying that spent 3 hours trying to fix this logical error, totally frustrating, and don't feel bad if you're stuck too. Instead of canceling a social engagement with a vague text, try saying, I'm mentally fried from all the hard work that I'm doing right now and need a night of staring at the wall to reboot myself. In this way, you give them the context that they need. You tell them that rest, it's not a luxury or a failure, it's a necessity, and everybody should have it with time to time. So my suggestion to you is that your struggle, it's not a burden. It is a very important gift of context that you can offer to the person next to you. So, the most difficult thing in the 21st century is not overcoming struggle alone, but showing it to the world while it is happening. So, the next time you're confused, you're sad, or simply having a bad day, I challenge you all, don't perform vulnerability. Try being contextually generous. Let people know that you are suffering too, you are struggling too, you are not perfect. Let them know that it is part of the human operating system and it's all right. So, I would conclude my talk with this, that your struggle, it's not a burden, it is very valuable gift you can offer to anyone else, and it is the key to someone else's freedom. Thank you.